I'm Hamid Falaki. I started my work here about 5 years ago, looking at building a 5G test network for University of Bristol. So it's been my pleasure to come today to the point where we now are presenting on Nomadic Node, 5G in a box, where initially we laid our fiber across the city, so we had it across the urban area of the city. We took it to other places like the ports and the gravity port, but now what is 5G in a box as a nomadic node? Effectively, we put all the functionalities in one box. And why we do it, we're trying to make this as a tool, as a research for innovation, to unlock the ability of the technology to enable other people that don't know anything about the 5G to be able to build on top of it. That's the idea. People from social sciences or people from application developers or service layers can develop their solutions, go on top. And so this is effectively opens a lot of opportunities in terms of how we can use it. We're showing a little video of our lab as well as the recent trial we did on the water in the Bristol Harbour, where we hired Matthew, the boat, which is it's a replica of 1500th century ship, and we had our nomadic node there. So we had a private 5G network inside it for research and experimentation. And this is not just using a 5G as a 5G signaling, it also uses other radio access technologies. So it's about orchestrating different connectivity towards one device. And the device of a nomadic node itself has its own way of connectivity to backhaul or stand autonomous when it comes out of the connectivity zone. That was the research we did as a European project recently and demonstrated with Matthew. So with that capability in hand, what are the use case scenarios that we can see? Either we can use it as fully autonomous, where it's sitting in an Amazon jungle and we're trying to do a planet program where we have no connectivity to the rest of the world, and we want to collect as much data. And at night we get the satellite coming over our head and we get a satellite point and we beam it up. That is one option, fully autonomous 5G. And we got maybe hundreds of animal robots trying to gather different insects or different animals' behavior. So that's one scenario for Amazon jungle maybe. Another scenario would be, well, we're showing you the Hermes, which is a smaller version of our nomadic node. We can build up a more compute capability on it, and the Zeus version is in our lab. We have the AR/VR for you to see what the difference would be, just a few more servers on top, but it's a lot of orchestration software sits on top and make that connectivity work. And local processing could be more powerful there. So if you're doing a visual reality emulator here, a quick 5G network could be set up here with massive compute capability to do that AR/VR edge processing at the location. So that's what I could do with a Zeus scenario. Or we can have these nomadic nodes connected collaboratively together and have a scenario in Glastonbury where we could have a private network sitting there and just connect the people of the Glastonbury rather than come to the world of BBC. Or BBC could take it along and get the satellite links and broadcast somewhere where there was no connectivity in the north of Scotland. So these are the possibility of business solutions come on top. Apart from that, the other possibility is that network functions within a 5G layer is actually virtualized. So there's a huge roadmap of opportunity to develop this network functions and use the data out of it with along the data from the social science, try to optimize the performance of these radios. And that's what Net Zero project here is trying to look. So in other words, we got a power station here, a data center, and a nomadic. How can we harmonize all of those to optimize the power consumptions? So this is yet another research tool for that capability. I'm just hitting my 2 minutes, right? So I'm going to stop here. Please come upstairs and we'll have a chat. Thank you very much.